The Aleph Lamed in this, if you didn't drill down and look at it, you would not comprehend why this word for not is being used. Now remember, in Solomon, when he's writing, he has been gifted wisdom, like full-on wisdom. Now, whatever that means, I don't know what that means, but I know that he was considered the wisest of all. And that when I was drilling down in the writings, looking at when he was gifted, it said that his gifting was going to be like no one else. And the reason why he had a difficult time, and I know Rick will be able to comprehend this, the reason why he was going to have a difficult time after that is nobody would be able to see the way he saw. Right, Rick? Nobody else would be able to see what he saw. So what does he try to do? Communicate it through language. But yet, trying to communicate it through language is only going to be seen by those who have become what he saw. And that's why I've shared with you guys that we do the best that we can to try to communicate these very, very difficult principles for the mind to grasp. But the heart resonates and knows it is truth. But the mind is the one that's trying to figure it out. The ego is trying to figure it out. And sometimes there's a block, because once the ego truly figures out what it is, it will scare it to death. I'm using those words specifically. It will scare it to death. And that's why it doesn't want to touch these things. So sometimes if there's a block and you're not comprehending the words, it's because the ego is in the front position before you and isn't wanting to receive this information because of what it means. It literally means the demise of the ego into the state of Einana. Now, while this field of relativity is still running, we still do battle with ego. Mind comes online and offline, all of the freaking time. But that's because of the field of relativity. So we have two of us running around inside of us. We have the ego, we have Einana. And the goal is to fine tune it. So as soon as ego tries to raise up its head, you can just diminish it. Like, nope, I'm getting back in my heart. Second you go into your head, you're in ego. The second you go into your heart, you're in Einana. And that's where the goal in this realm as a first fruit is to walk continuously in Einana. Because that's what provides the change and lifts the frequency for everybody to collapse all the egregores. And all the egregores are created through the ego.